Beautiful, isn't it? Like a cosmic lava lamp. Reminds me of my gap year on Nebulon Prime.
It's pernicious, Captain.
Oh, absolutely. Positively radiant. It's got charisma.
No, pernicious, as in subtly dangerous, as in currently rewriting crewman Patel's blood type.
Happens to the best of us. Space takes a toll.
Captain, it's emitting neuroreactive particles and low-frequency despair. That's not charisma. That's weaponized doom. In a paperweight.
Come now, Doctor. We faced worse. The Glorgon spores, that sentient vending machine, your casserole last Tuesday.
That casserole won a medal at the Mars Culinary Games. This artifact, however, is attempting to bond with our navigational AI. Emotionally.
Captain, it says I'm beautiful.
Well, it's got taste and tact.
It also told Ensign Rogers his future was obsolete. He hasn't stopped crying.
Fine. Lock it in a containment pod. Play it some soft jazz or something.
Already done. Also, I programmed the pod to auto-destruct if it tries to write poetry again.
Truly pernicious, Doctor.
Took you long enough.
Welcome to Nerd Word, an electron-induced vocabulary edutainment podcast for building your speech, confidence, and brain seps.
Pernicious, having a harmful effect, especially in a gradual, subtle, or sneaky way.
Today's nerd word is...
That was a little surprising.
Yeah.
Today's nerd word is pernicious.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
How do I know?
Because that's what today's nerd word is.
I just told you that it was per.
No.
Eventually it was pernish. And then...
I bet that there's going to be an influx of usage of this word because of our show.
Yes.
And then we're going to have to do an abreve, and the abreve is going to be pernish. Why are you so pernish?
Oh, that's so good.
Let's tell everybody what it means first.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Start with that.
Pernicious means highly injurious.
What?
Or destructive.
Injurious?
Injurious. Like think about injury. Highly injurious.
Is that a word?
I'm probably not pronouncing it correctly.
Is
injurious,
it a soft J?
Injurious.
Injurious.
It's not. What's a soft J? Is this
I
like
don't know.
yogging?
Injurious. That's it.
The secondary
Definition.
is wicked.
Wicked?
Yeah.
I thought... Wait. Say the first one again.
Highly injurious or destructive.
And wicked is the other one. I was thinking pernicious was something that grew.
Hold on.
Oh.
So I like to go into like the Oxford English Dictionary or Merriam-Webster to get
You like Merriam-Webster?
the academic version. And then I like to go back to the general, right? What's Google give you? What's the AI?
Truly a nerd word.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I think more general, more, let's call it mainstream definition is having a harmful effect, especially in a gradual or subtle way.
Yes, like pernicious cancer.
Okay. Yes.
Dark, real quick.
Yes.
But I was thinking of the one-act play Wit, and she talks about pernicious cancer.
Okay.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, so this is an adjective and can be separated to be used with things or used with people.
Okay. Tell me
Right.
more.
So the destructiveness, the highly destructive in a gradual or subtle way is usually applied to things.
Okay.
So your
Yeah.
pernicious
Cancer.
anemia.
Oh.
Or in a separate way, it's used to describe people. Wicked.
Oh. That's whenever we're going to shorten it. We're going to go, oh, she's pernish. She's a pernish. That's fantastic.
I do. I like it. I thought that was a good separation of usage without actually having to think too hard about how I would really use this word now that there's going to be an influx of usage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the definition.
Or the definition.
Or the definition, the pernish definition. Coming up, we have anecdotes, of course, pop culture I love to give. You're going to give me some etymology.
Yes. Not entomology, but etymology.
Etymology.
No bugs here.
I'm going to quiz you.
Oh, no.
And it's going to be difficult.
Okay. Should we be keeping score along our nerd word journey of how many times I'm correct?
We'll just do fake scores.
Okay, good. So
Synonyms
100% correct.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do synonyms and antonyms. Also, you're going to bring that to our attention. Hopefully you have some good ones.
I do.
And today we're going to close with a moment of poetry. But first, if you remember, we're doing a virtual book pub or bookstore
Partnership.
And also like a tour of cool bookstores.
Yes.
We've been to a few in Texas that are amazing, and New York and California. This one's in Portland, Oregon, and it's called the Rose City Book Pub. Did you have a chance to look at the website?
I did have a chance to look at the website. First of all, I have to say that I'm quite impressed with this independent shop who has a beer and wine bar with their bookshop. So very cool automatically, because you can sit and read and enjoy yourself a cocktail. But they have one of the most dense event calendars.
It is packed.
I looked for like 6 weeks and there was only one day without an activity.
Please
and I think it's probably because they just didn't have something connected to it.
Please tell me your favorite event is also my favorite event. I haven't gone to it, obviously.
The open mic night.
The very specific open mic night.
For reading their more mature romantic literature.
They have an erotica open mic night. And I am so fascinated by that because it's difficult enough to get up and read in front of people. But if you're going to get up and read erotica in front of people, I think
it's fantastic.
How many beers do you think you need to have before you do that?
Like, what a moment this genre is having anyway, because all of the, I think, bookfluencers, they have a name, I can't remember.
Bookfluencers?
Yeah, have stopped.
What a bunch of pernicious. Yes.
No, they are fantastic. So I think they've all stopped kind of hiding in the shadows. Absolutely none of them are afraid to carry around a romance novel anymore. And my favorite, Beach Reads and Bubbly, who coined the term Beach Reads After Dark. Brads.
Yes.
She, I think, would have loved this kind of event.
Yeah.
There in Portland, Oregon.
They also have music, live music. They have an astrology study group.
Yes, that actually really piqued my interest.
Yeah, they have a handful of writing groups and get-togethers for writers to work out the, plots and not plots. And they even do some author spotlights, bringing in some local authors over there. So I think it's pretty cool. That's rosecitybookpub.com. And they have merch as well. If you want to go buy some books that you don't know what you're buying, I think they have some surprise.
Oh, I love that. Some mystery packages. It also looks like one of the coziest places. And what a great fit for a city where it rains a lot to have just a cozy corner to sit in. It's fantastic. Everybody needs a good bookshop.
Let's get into some anecdotes, some pernicious anecdotes.
Where did you hear this word first?
I first heard it from the one-act play Wit.
Oh, okay.
Many, many moons ago. But I'm going to talk about using the word pernicious to talk about anecdotes that we have going on.
Okay.
So back in 2008 to 2016, that's an 8-year span. So guess where I'm going with this?
Okay, college?
No. No. There was a rumor surrounding a president about where he was born.
Oh.
It's even called the Obama birther rumor. And talk about a pernicious little rumor. And that's what I think of when I think of pernicious. I think of rumors. So the first was, where was Barack Obama born? And people are still debating it. And just
who cares?
Another pernicious rumor about vaccines and autism.
Oh no.
From 1998, that's how far back it started. And it's still going on, where people talk about how vaccines cause autism. And
the important part is that that might be a little controversial to say, but
if I said pernicious to that group of people, would they know what I was saying?
The last one that I want to bring up, and yes, this was a group of controversial anecdotes. The COVID-19 misinformation. My favorite is that there were 5G towers to miracle cures, like everything that spanned in that range. Not that there were 5G towers that were miracle cures.
Like the 5G tower would cure us from COVID?
No, the 5G tower was causing it potentially. But then you could have some miracle cures.
Like drinking Clorox?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
And the number of pernicious rumors that surrounded the entire COVID-19 pandemic, it was just a pernicious time. But let's stop talking about now. Let's go back in time. Tell me where this word came from.
Well, this is in its form of pernicious is an adjective. It has some interesting origins. So its Latin origin is pernicies. Pernicia. We got to learn how to speak Latin. I'm going to have to pull some.
You say this every
youths.
time.
I know, but it's because I don't know how to pronounce these things. Anyway, pernicies, the Latin word is ruin or destruction.
Okay.
But there's also a connection to nex, which is also a Latin word meaning death. So kind of putting these together, the pernicious gives the magnitude of what they meant by this word. So it's not just like your regular run-of-the-mill insult or description of whatever people are talking about. It's truly that burrowing wickedness in someone. My exposure to this word is from I want to say 2012. I don't remember what year that movie came out. Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley and Rosamund Pike. And Rosamund Pike is the oldest sister. And she's at home talking to Keira Knightley's character and saying something about how this guy that she's in love with, they got their wires crossed.
Okay.
And she says, no doubt poisoned by his pernicious sister.
It's always the pernicious sister.
Absolutely. But then she compliments her on being so vicious toward this woman because she's typically, her character is very docile and very sweet and never says anything terrible, never thinks bad about people. Anyway, it was an excellent use of the word and the delivery was perfect. It stuck with me. I appreciated it as a descriptor of someone who's trying to really get in there and kind of muck it up for other people.
How different would the story of Pride and Prejudice be if they had Facebook?
It would be horrible. It would basically be 2016. The other time that I remember hearing it, and maybe you remember hearing it as well, is in the Downton Abbey movie. And they talk about her having pernicious anemia.
Yeah, but they do it with an awesome English accent.
I know, but I can't do that. I don't even think I can drum it up at the moment.
You have to pretend that you're Kara and say, Governor!
It's too much.
That's the wrong English accent for Downton Abbey.
It's too much. But anyway, so that is my connection to the word, is those two particular instances, and then also the number of times that I've used it
today
against other people and will be in the future now because I really like it.
Whereas our calling people pernish.
Absolutely. So
yeah, etymology. So
it's the 15th century Middle English, comes from a Latin word.
So it's relatively new.
Pernicious, yeah, totally. For ruin or destruction.
Okay. Is that all the etymology?
Yes.
Okay.
If you really enjoy how we pronounce the Latin words, you should like or subscribe or share with your friends, get us out there and, have us a Latin scholar that reaches out and tells us how to pronounce this stuff.
That would be great. Can we get funding for that?
That would be great. Yes.
Okay. Are you ready for your pop quiz?
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah. Some of these I know you're not going to get and some of them you're definitely going to get.
Okay. Setting me up for failure. Love it.
But, listeners like quizzes too. Everybody wants to feel,
okay,
like they're deep in thought.
Okay.
All right. First one's TV category.
Okay.
In HBO's Game of Thrones.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I know. Whispers about Joffrey's parentage weren't just gossip. They were pernicious truth that sparked wars across Westeros. What pernicious rumor was this?
That he was illegitimate.
It's one step further than that. One step more Game of Thrones than that. Or even medieval.
It's like incestuous or whatever.
Yeah.
Gross.
Brother and sister as parents. Yeah. Not his brother and sister. They were brother. Yeah. Spoiler. Pretty much.
I think that show's been on the air for like 10 years. So
yeah, it's off the air now. All right. Next one. Sitcoms. For years, a pernicious rumor surrounded the TV show Friends that these two actors might actually be dating in real life.
Ross and Rachel?
Yeah, what are their real names, dude?
Oh, David Schwimmer and Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, I just have David and Jennifer written here in the notes. I don't have their last names.
First name basis.
Yeah. Okay. Rock and or roll.
Roll.
Okay. In the late 60s, a pernicious rumor claimed this Beatle had died in a car crash and been replaced by a lookalike.
Ringo?
No.
He seems likely to have died in a car crash in the 60s and have been replaced by a lookalike.
No.
To this day.
No.
Paul. John.
So the first...
George.
Paul.
Got it.
The first time I heard this rumor, I was a child and my mom was telling me about how you could play one record backwards and it said Paul is dead, Paul is dead. And the Beatles like...
This is also in Sleepless in Seattle.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He asked his dad and his dad said, yeah, I know.
Okay, I didn't know that. But really on Revolution 9, when the repeated phrase number 9 is played backwards, some listeners swore it sounded like turn me on, dead man. And that feels like a big leap to Paul is dead. But yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of people who are listening to these particular albums and trying to listen to them backward who potentially weren't 100% in their right mind.
Yeah, they had some extracurricular activities going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one, politics. Senator Joseph McCarthy's hearings of the 1950s were fueled by this pernicious rumor about American citizens.
That they were communist.
Yes. Whew. Good thing we're not there anymore.
Wait. I'm 2 for 4, 2 for 5.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're amazing.
I don't think 50% is
last one. And be careful how you answer this. This is films. Urban legends swirled that the 1989 Little Mermaid VHS cover secretly contained this.
A penis.
I said be careful.
Oh, sorry. Genitalia.
A hidden phallic symbol.
Oh, okay.
Disgrace. Our show. Never.
Wasn't there one in The Lion King too? I feel like there was a bunch of those rumors.
Lion King, it was Sex in the Clouds.
It was in the clouds. It was when he like falls down on the leaves or something and they float out.
It's a pernicious
Get your rumor
rumor
correct.
Aladdin, we owned the VHS and we rewound it over and over and over and turned it way up because whenever he's on the balcony, he says, down kitty, take off your clothes. And we heard it.
I don't think you did. I think that you knew what you were listening for.
No.
And so you slowed it down in such a way that you were like, oh my gosh, this is where it is. I would like if Walt Disney could call us from beyond the grave to tell us if these things are true.
Nope.
Yep. He's going to call.
Give us some Give us some synonyms and antonyms.
So I want to pause before I get to our synonyms because there is a grouping of words that I think is really interesting. And they're kind of synonyms, but they're also maybe misused where you would use one instead of the other, but one might be more effective. So the grouping is pernicious, insidious, and sinister. They also all kind of sound alike, which I really like.
Yeah.
So pernicious, as previously discussed, is wicked or destructive in a gradual way. Insidious, do you have any inclination of what the definition is there?
Burning, flaming, fiery.
Absolutely not. That would be incendiary.
Dang it. Yeah,
deceitful
you're right.
or stealthy or harmful in an imperceptible fashion.
Oh.
Okay. So similar, but some notable differences.
I'm getting some extra credit learning going on.
And sinister, inauspicious, evil, or ominous foreshadowing.
Okay.
I just thought these were really great because all of them have something where you would use it for things versus people.
Yeah.
But you have destructive in a gradual way for pernicious, harmful in an imperceptible fashion, right? So thinking about like climate change or, you know, when people are trying to drive you crazy, like gaslighting you. And then you have ominous foreshadowing.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
like it. I think it's a great group of words. So after you listen to pernicious, just think about how you would use pernicious versus sinister or insidious.
Yeah, and that saying that is speaking directly to Billy Corgan because that alt-rock
You
lyrics,
really are on a Smashing Pumpkins kick, aren't
that
you?
That alt-rock world loves writing some pretty dark lyrics.
They do. So true synonyms would be baneful, which just makes me think of Batman.
Yeah.
Noxious.
Bane. That was my Bane impression.
That was really good. Noxious.
Yeah.
Deleterious.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that one. And detrimental.
Okay.
All of those meaning exceedingly harmful in a way. So you're welcome.
Okay.
For all of those options.
I guess antonyms just kind of don't really make as much sense.
Sweet and precious.
Yeah. Just like me.
Yeah. The antonyms weren't as much fun, so I think we stick with the synonyms.
Okay.
But not the rhymes.
Okay. Speaking of rhyming.
Let's hear your poem.
You like to hear a poem?
I would like to hear a poem.
The title of this one is just Pernicious. It whispers soft, yet cuts the bone. A shadow sown where trust had grown. Not sudden flame, but creeping blight. It dims the day and haunts the night.
It would have been funnier if that last word didn't rhyme. Very pernicious, but funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was funny at all.
It was a great poem.
But
very dark.
Yeah.
Very sinister.
Nerd Word is a Revision Sound production. If you love what you hear, subscribe.